this. Do we got me sound? We have sound. Hell yes. Welcome, everybody, to another beautiful day. Gems and Jewels sale here. I apologize. My entire setup got wrecked after a certain kitty locked us out of the house somehow. Of course, it's the cat's fault. Can't be my fault. No way. Speaking of, cat's fault. Yeah. Just being a cat. That's what they do. So I had to come in through my window, and that was no bueno. So the setup's a little chaotic at the moment. It happens. It'll survive. It's all good. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Sup, Alabama? Sorry, I just got back a couple pieces that I had kind of lent to a friend, hoping they might be able to sell one or two of them at a festival. But they're back here now. If somebody wants one, sure we could work out an incredible deal. Got a bunch of gemstones coming up here real soon. Just got to get these plopped where they're supposed to go. Yeah, they're just a couple of my more recent works. I'm trying to... It's embarrassing in a way for me because the box that I'm about to show you literally was filled with, like, every slot had a giant big ass wrap in it. And right now I'm kind of low because, shit's just been tough. That solid gold wrap kind of deserves to be up in there. Let's see here. Alrighty. Last chance on 4 of the gold rings that I have here. Today at a super special price. Because I worked out with somebody. I can still vend them on Etsy, and I'm going to be sending them off if they don't sell this show. But I have these 4 rings, and they're all going to be on a stupid good sale today. Because otherwise, I very well might not be showing them on this stream again. They're going to a jeweler. I can never remember exactly which state homeboy lives in. Maxwell, the jeweler. And he's going to put them in his shop for me. Got a pink spinel diamond, a sapphire garnet and yellow diamond, diamond and sapphires with some more diamonds, and a chrome diopside with, you guessed it, diamonds. All set in gold. This one's 12 carat-ish. It's marked 10. I bet it would test closer to like 14 if I acid tested it. This one's 10 white. This one's 10, and this one's 14. Okay, gold. I'll do the pricings on them here a bit later, but like this one here is going to be $450 today. This one's going to be $650 today. I think we're going to say $800 on this one and $1,000 on this one. So last chance on them. Figure might as well give it one last hurrah and see what happens. Hey, no worries, Joseph. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll be on live again tomorrow, too. So I guess today isn't exactly the last chance. There is tomorrow on these rings. but they'll be going in my Monday or Tuesday shipping stuffs. Anyway, we got ourselves, I'm going to start off like kind of small. I have this tray of cabs that I've been polishing up for some time now. And I'm just going to try to sling them. I've got 3 groups here where we're talking like $3 a piece, $5 a piece, 8 to 12 a piece, depending on what it is, which one. But figure, let's just go for it, see how they look. Let's see here. We're going to go with some of the nicer ones on the top row. I'll get jewelry next after that. Then we'll do some of the $5 cabs. See what people think on some of those. And I'll do a row of the $3 ones too, because might as well. Also, of course, we're still doing all the raffles and giveaways. Everybody gets entered into, who makes a purchase, gets entered into a random raffle. Today I'm doing several tanzanite. If we blow past 3, then cool. And one of these little pendants that I made a while back, I've been struggling to get them to hang right the way I want every time. I might do a slight bit of editing to them before shooting them off, but that'll be today's big prize, and still on September 14th. Every purchase that's made between several weeks back and then enters you into a chance to win this $750 wire wrap. Got diamonds, rubies, 10-karat gold, rubelite tourmaline. I got that one stacked. Let's see here. Throw that one down there. And that one. Not that one, too. Alrighty. See what happens here. I guess I should do these on the top on what my price concept's going to be. Or what I'm estimating. And then I'll throw out a couple pieces, of course. Show off some of my beautiful jewelry that I make. Let's see here. Toss that one up. That one up. Smaller, more simple wire wraps. Give me a couple mini pendants. Yeah. We'll show that one off later, because I want that one. $350. Boom. There we go. So all these cabs I did make myself. Some of them are a little weirdly shaped. Did the best I could on them with the equipment that I have. First, I got this one for Hey, Melissa. is an interesting cabochon for sure. Piece of agate. I'm not gonna lie, it looks better than I'm a little more proud of myself now that I'm looking at it. And sweet, I appreciate you. I'll do $12 on that one. How are you doing today, Melissa? What's going on? Did you come by to get another bottle? I think this stuff just looks so neat. This last week has been an absolutely chaotic mess. I'll shoot you an email so that I can remember what we're discussing. Did I already send it out? I doubt I did, but I did that a couple times in the last couple weeks where I was just like, you know what, they'll pay, I'll just send it. I did already send it. Yeah, I did. See, like I said, there have been several times where I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I trust my peeps. They'll do right by me, and I'm just gonna send it off. Like, my regulars are good people. They love me. I appreciate the hell out of y'all so much. I'm gonna ask 15 on this one because honestly, I kind of want to use it in something or another. And why did my music just mute? What kind of communist BS is this? Well, we're both screwed then because I don't remember either. I have faith in y'all. I really do. No. Yeah, you already effed up the entire desk with your antics last night. You're not jumping up there. I mean, I owe you $3. Melissa, I know you've got my back. I've learned that on a project like that, it's almost just worth it to send it and not worry about it, because if the person pays me, cool. If not, A, I can have a little bit of empathy, and B, it does tell me a bit about, like, if I want to, how much I can risk with said person. I love how icy blue this stuff is. So this cab is going to be 10. Sup, Ozone? Oh, you're still on mod mode. Yeah, just leave it that way. I don't normally leave peeps as mods, but you're a good person and a content creator. I trust you. Plus, it's a good thing to have a mod around once in a while. No, I concur. And I am very careful about who I let have mods, as I've explained from my own years as, no. I'm watching you. No. I know. You're a good boy. And I love you too, but no, you're not getting up there. Jesus, you locked us out of the house, screwed up the whole desk, like, you're fucking chaos. Excuse my language. Sorry, cats. But, yeah, like, it's not me saying something about other people that I don't usually leave them as mods. It's more of, I've been an asshole in the past. I appreciate that, Ozone. Melissa, number 19 is $3. It didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to. It's some crazy lace agate type. Put a lot of work into it. If it doesn't end up selling like in the next day or this weekend, I'll probably do another run over on it to round it out a little more and then throw it back in the tumbler after I've got it to a 1K grit. Make you a box and toss it in there. Can do, can do. What's that? It's not. Huh. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to put a big Melissa on this. Melissa's our first entry into our raffles today. Yeah, I'm pretty patient on things, Melissa. Like, it takes ghosting me for a month before I start to get aggravated. I've only had, so far since I've started doing this, I've only had one person ghost me. I reached out to it took them like a week to respond. I had actually started putting their box back into stock, so I took the stuff back out of the stock, and then they ghosted me for another month. So if I don't hear from them in the next week or so, their box will end up being forfeit and go back into stock. But I'm a pretty patient person, usually. Like, I get it. Life is fucking rough some days. Really rough some days. I forgot to bill somebody for an opal. This last week was a shit show. And Karen, I appreciate that. I agree that you are definitely mod worthy, and it also helps that you're a content creator, so that does bring, like, I'm guessing you have a spot of empathy. Steven, I hear you, right? And I believe strongly in that. In, like, the gem trade, there's two types I've noticed. One type has a bunch of, like, contracts and NDAs and blah, 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 and then the other type, it's mazal and a handshake. I like that second type, personally. Matter of fact, those rings I'm sending out, it was one of those deals, because I dude's old-fashioned like that. Slight bit of a risk, actually, I guess quite a bit of a risk, but I've known him for a while, and he's been pretty legit. No. Why is Alexa turned on? I don't even have Alexa. How does that even work? Sorry. Right, Ozone? I got the problem that like I've got a bit of a temper. I won't lie about it. I won't like it's something I'm working on still to this day where I will I won't even ban a person sometimes. I'll just go off on them. Other times I will. Iris usually beats me to that ban button first. Which is good, because what's the point in getting upset, like, with somebody who's trolling? I believe it. All right, so here we have one of the pieces that I created. That ametrine is so gorgeous. I don't remember the exact weight, but it's like 10 carats or something crazy like that. It's a giant one. That's why I went for the box setting. And then getting the stones to... Yeah, that was what I was going to go on next. Like, of course, you got amethyst and citrine. But how do you get that merge in between? Well, you got to go find, like, special sapphires for that. Asking $400 for this piece. I think it's a one. Yeah, it's the most expensive piece on the board right now. Let's go over some. Joseph, I get it. It takes me longer to get ready to go out than my trip will take. It takes me longer to get home and get back to what I'm doing than the trip took as well. 1 hour appointment? No, that's 5 hours of, like, work. Yeah. I knew what you were saying. So this was one of the $5 cabs that I did. Turned out all right. Can you stop being a little bug? You're a cat. You're not a bug. Why you got a bug? The sad thing is I didn't notice either of them. I just kind of like knew what y'all were saying. I feel you, Joseph. It's either... No, this is Mexican blue lace. My brain is slow every day, it seems like, Karen. I get it. Hey, for anybody who was in the stream while it was live yesterday, I'm curious as to whether or not anyone had an ad break in the middle of the stream. I'm kind of playing with the new monetization features, and I'm not sure if that means it throws the ad in on replay or if it just throws the ad in while y'all are watching the stream, because I need to know when that happens if that's the case. He's just... Meow Meow been being a master of chaos recently. I totally understand, Joseph. I've been busy just trying to survive. I get it. It's rough times. I hope you're you got a lot of that Ellensburg, buddy. All right, so here I've got a mahogany obsidian cab that I did. I'm probably way undercharging for this because I guarantee it took more than $5 in my labor. But we're going to do $5 on this one today. Here's another one of those little interesting, I don't even know, some type of agate. It's some really pretty stuff. Let's make a nice ring. Had some issues and struggles while, like I was not wasting all that up there. So, $5. It does have gold sheen. It does. Here's another one that, like, I could not waste. The back turned out a little better than I had expected. Oh, yeah. I'll give number 9 a full. Here's the back. You take 9? I don't blame you. Good call there, Melissa. Thank you. I appreciate you. Melissa, I have been considering doing grooved cabs for a minute now. And then, like, I want the machine that does it so I can do it quickly and then just pump out affordable wire wraps with it because I can. But that's another piece of machine I can't afford yet. Here's another one. This one would be a little more difficult to groove. Some of that crazy lace agate that I got a really big chunk of it, and it's been interesting to work with for sure. Alrighty. And it works. Actually, that's fucking genius. I'm not even gonna lie. That is 100%. Dude, wow, how did I not think of that? Thank you, Melissa. Oh, Melissa, you just made my life a little better. I haven't plugged it in, but underneath there, yeah, I've had that thing for 3 years just hanging out for I don't do anything with it. Like, I don't know what I would do with it. I originally bought it in hopes that I could learn to use it for stone setting because I didn't have the proper stuff for that. All right, let me get my phone plugged back in. Boom. I did just realize I've got to grab a wrap before or after this. I'm going to show a piece, and then I'm going to go grab that wrap because I would like to get it sold if possible. It's fresh off the bench. But for now, we're going to show this tanzanite and boulder opal wire wrap that I did in the live streams. It is genius for sure. I can build a jig that'll just attach to the thing. It'll water and everything. Like it's perfect. And this beautiful wire wrap is $300 today. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing something. Ow! Okay, I'm on my feet. I'm moving. Grab it. Enjoy your little sitting room. Like a good cat. Hang out in the comfort of comfort. Alrighty, some more on the $5 ones. Got a couple Montana agates to start with. This first one's weird. Now, I know I could set this thing. And it was just so perfect the way it was that I was like, no, I'm just going to polish it like that. Because I don't know, it's beautiful. You have a good one, Ozone. We'll do $5 on that one. This next one probably should have been in the $10 realm because it turned out really good, but we're going 5 anyway. Beautiful Montana agate. Which one? When it's in the pickle. The last one. Got you. Thank you very much, Melissa. This next piece is something interesting. Chrysocolla or gem silica. I tried really hard to polish this stuff, and it was a struggle. It's just the way his stuff is formed. Very expensive material. I almost just kept this for the rough because, like, this chunk right here, even if I could get a small stone out of that, but I just don't know that it's worth it for the work for me. So I was like, man, $5. $5 will work. Got another interesting one here. Let's see if I can get it to show those colors. Yeah, it's a kind of a fair representation of what you see in real life. It's a little more pronounced, though. Just a little. $5 on that one too. Here I got another piece of agate that it looks really dope. It's yeah, fairly thick piece too. Next up, I have for $295 a Tanzanite and diamond mini pendant wrapped in sterling silver and solid 14K gold wire. Thank you, Jeff. I apologize. This week has been insane, and I just remembered that today, so I did not want to forget. But and I will do. I got you. I'll get a hold of you after the stream sometime. $5. Thank you for dropping in, by the way. It's good to see ya. Gimme, she says. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you helping to support my work. That's helpful. Being disabled, it can be really difficult to get packages out. I usually only do one shipping run a week. And like this week, I know at least one payment came in. I shit you not. As I was coming home from the post office, and I was like, oh, of course it did. And I was going to try to get a second one in, but I just could not pull it off. Yeah, mobility struggles really makes it a challenge. I'm just glad that it's back within like under 10 days, because it was getting over 2 weeks for a while there, and I'm just glad it's back to a more manageable place. I want to get it to where I'm doing my shipping run on Thursdays again, so that it gives, because that was when I had it down under a week, was if I gave it a full 4 days after the show, I could send out the invoices, package, and then usually get everybody's out that week. Unfortunately, doctors and stuff have been making that inconvenient since I have to Uber. It's like, got a doctor appointment? Well, I better just take the packages with me, and I can, for $5, I can add an extra stop. So here's an interesting crazy lace agate. It was a tumbled piece that I cut into several cabs. This is one of them. I respect that you've got the patience for that, man. I know it's people like you that make it possible for me to have a business, which is pretty much the only shot I have at employment that isn't like minimum wage answering a phone from my house for some big corporation and then telling people I can't help them with their problems because that's corporate policy. I bet, Joseph. I understand all too well on that. I've had festivals put me out for a week. Shit's rough. I wasn't even doing anything like intense like that. I showed that one. No, I did not show that one. So this is a $3 cab. So was the last one, by the way. I apologize. Jeff, you trying to get a cabbing machine? That's what's up. I want to get one someday if I can ever afford one. I've got to get a microscope with a camera attached first for my stone setting, though. Yeah, my next thing is getting a new head for my stone setting microscope that has a camera attached to it, so I can stream from it, or I can, just do whatever I want, record better videos, etc. Well, Melissa, I have a stone setting microscope. I want it so that I can show you all in detail how all the little stuff that goes on to make a ring like this. It's a requirement. It really is. Like, I can't show you what my graver is doing with my camera. For teaching stuff like that, you have to have a good camera on your scope. And my scope can't even get a camera yet. Drone. I don't blame you. Drones are pretty cool. If I had a use for one, I would totally be down and have that on my list, but I don't see me using one. Yeah, the ones I'm looking at are I found one on Mercari that's used and it's discounted a bit and it's $800 and they refuse to come down at all on that price. Which I don't blame them. The scope itself is a minimum of $500-$600. I think theirs is a little bit better. And the camera's another, $500-$600. Interesting little just piece of agate that I was like, man, gonna throw it in. Couple bucks. Do $2 on this one. cabbing machine's out of my wheelhouse for a while. Unfortunately, the faceting machine's going to be next. Have fun lurking. Get your key. Sometimes you gotta show him who's boss. Scab didn't come out quite the way I'd hoped it would. Zoning out? I could see that being a lot easier if you're on the road. Focus, I can't even imagine how difficult that job must be some days. I mean, I kind of can because I can zone out pretty well in my own house. All right, last piece on the board for now. I have this blue zircon mini pendant for $160 today. Gorgeous, gorgeous blue zircon. Like, holy wowzers, WTF. Fully wrapped, comfortable to wear. I love making them, Melissa. Wait, where is Cincy? Why do I not recognize that? All right, where is Cabs? Cabs. Yeah, we're just gonna slide these down so I have the ability to figure out what was where and etc. These 5 up on the tap row. Oh, Cincinnati, okay. Now it clicks. 200 miles. Man, be safe. It's a trip. That is a trip. Alrighty. Toss that. We're going to put that right there. Checks out. I've actually never been that far east. I probably should have saved this piece of tourmaline for faceting, but it was just so beautiful. We'll get showing that piece off here in a few. I'm going to get a couple more dinghies on board. Let's see here. Put up the emerald one. That one. I don't know. It's put up something a little more traditional too while I'm at it. Might as well. Blue zircon. Melissa, I love tourmaline crystals myself quite a bit, which probably isn't a surprise to anybody, seeing as how, like, I do this sort of stuff a lot. It's like, why wouldn't I? All right, I'm going to grab a tray, and I'm going to rock a tray. And we'll go from there. Did my best to refill the peridot. There are some very affordable peridot on the board today. Like, I've got some $3 stones. Because, yeah. Those stones needed an intervention. Miamisburg. Of what? I don't even know how to feel about that name. Be safe, Jeff. I hope you get home soon and safely. Alrighty. By the way, I know Jackie's not here right now, but this is one of those rings I was mentioning yesterday where I made it in a size like 11 or 12. And it sat around for so long, I just started wearing it myself. I don't wear it often, but I might have to take it off of Etsy. There's advertising, and then there's just it becomes mine. Fair enough. All right. Our first order of business is this beautiful peridot. It's $15. It does have an inclusion, but it is also a fairly sizable peridot oval. Fair cutting. Great color. This one's 15. On number 2, this one's got fair cutting, great color. It is 1.85 carats, so it's also big. I'm asking $40 on this peridot. Oh, I'm gonna need more caffeine. Another slightly bigger one. A lot of these top rows came out of my personal collection because I had to have something for y'all. I have to restock on peridot soon if I can get. Have a good day, Joseph. Be safe, buddy. Got $15 on this one. Really good deal. So this one's giant. It weighs 2.5 carats. And it is also $40. Long time lurker, first time liker. I know. I thought that was a funny saying still. It's also got one of those little lily pad inclusions. They're not that huge, or I'd swipe this and y'all would never see it again. Right on, Daniel. Safe journey home. Oh, dude, that didn't even hit me. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. And then this one's 1.75 for $35. And oh, yeah, no, I'd go for this one. All right, so that tourmaline piece. You know what? 200. That is a dumb good price for this. It is a crazy good deal. It won't be that good of a deal in the future. I'm just throwing a number, since it just came off the bench, if I can get a quick sale on something and not have to list it, it's almost worth it. So right here, we've got a 1.8 carat peridot for $30. Does have a wee bit of windowing. Took that into account. The green color on that last peridot is amazing. And then we got this trillion. It's got that inclusion. And now we start getting into some of the more affordable ones, like this pair. This pair's got inclusions in it. And the coloring isn't as green. It's also not as big. And it's also not as expensive. $2. Then I got a round brilliant here for $4. The last one was kind of a stupidly good deal. Damn. Okay, on number 11, got a $5 one. I have the worst case of the yawns right now. My energy drink is just not helping me. Alright, so this next mini, it's got a little bit of a green stone in it, but it's not your everyday green stone. It is instead a Zambian emerald, and look at that emerald. Absolutely gorgeous. Yawn. Got $8 on this one. Seems a wee bit off. Let's say 5. Jackie. Definitely need more oxygen to the brain. Here's one of those rings I was telling you about. I ended up wearing this one as advertising whenever I leave the house, but see here. So those are size 9s. Trying to see, because I could have swore I had some bigger ones than I'm pulling out right now. Hello, Chris. Yeah, I feel like I'm needing a nap. Yeah. I reduced my size down because they just never sold. Yeah, I need to stand up for a second, and I don't know. Once upon a time, I could have fixed this in 7 seconds. Can't do that these days. For some reason, everyone frowns upon that. Oh, God. Why am I this tired? I'm gonna blame the Chinese food. I shouldn't have had Chinese food for breakfast. Bobbity bobbity baba. Yeah, $5. Standing up helped. I'm gonna have to do that a couple more times through the stream. Doesn't usually do this to me, or I wouldn't have eaten it before a stream. Thank God I got a stream tomorrow. Let's see, we got 5 on this one. I know why that last one was 8, because it was big in comparison. Oh well, it's on sale today. Oh my God, that reminds me of this comedian in Vegas when I was a kid. Talking about Chinese buffets, big guy like me. It was a really, really insensitive, culturally insensitive, but it was also funny. I give him enough MSG to kill an elephant, and he keeps going up. This is 14th plate. I do ask again if anybody was lurking yesterday during the stream, and if you had an advertisement pop up while you were lurking, please share your experience with me. I turned off the ad revenue for this stream, but I would like to get it if it's not an inconvenience to y'all. I'm already doing this, so I'm not gonna like inconvenience y'all to make a couple pennies, but still. Got another $5. Some of my content will have ads in the like videos, unless you're subscribed to like YouTube and pay them a monthly fee, and then I just get a cut. But I'm concerned about doing that in live, because I don't want, like, especially, imagine we're doing an auction and then suddenly they cut into a 2-minute fucking commercial where you can't say anything, like, if it's gonna do an advertisement in the middle of the stream, I want it to like pop up and stop me on my side. So I'm like, oh hey guys, great, there's a fucking ad, let's watch this shit. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm glad you're feeling better though. I hope you're all good soon. And I appreciate all of you that got premium. I got premium too. Kind of necessary for a content creator, in my opinion. But I don't know. I get not everybody is as fortunate as I am, which makes me feel for some people. So I just want to be as kind and equitable. Yeah, that's problematic, Jackie. That's not fair. Suddenly somebody could have snagged the stone that you were waiting for me to show or something like that. I'm trying to be judicious about it. It's not always about money, and I know that. That's why I turned off the ad revenue for this stream. I am hoping, I don't know, are you guys able, do you see the super chats? You don't got to leave a super chat. I'm just wondering if anyone sees them, if when I turn off the ad revenue, if I lose that too. Well, Chris, on the bright side, they're both not here right now, so you could snag a bunch. Like this 2.5 carat peridot, I'm pretty sure one of them would snag that. Oh, I was wrong. Thank you, Will. I appreciate you letting me know that that's working right now, by the way. Here, Will, you just got a peridot. I got $40 on that 2.5. Yeah, I know. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. What about 7? Oh, yeah. 1.18, $30 less. Although, if I'm going to be honest here, hold up. And I cut this one down to 40. 1.8, and it's cut way better than the rest. But 7 in comparison. Yeah, but Beetlejuice, you gotta say that motherfucker's name 3 times. Welcome back, Karen. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate you giving me that information. I'm kind of new to this whole ad revenue part and excited about it. Best 2. $35 and $40. And they're almost a matching pair. Not exactly, but pretty close. He did say dealer's choice, but let's see. So that's 2 more entries. We now have 6 of the first 10 filled. I've been struggling with the same thing, Ozone, although I kind of slowed down on sourcing them because my faceting machine just isn't quite up to cutting like pro grade stuff. Not yet. I got to put a little more work into it. See, we're doing $2 on this one. Imagine that 3 is a 2. I know I need a good machinos, or Karen. I live on the edge of homelessness is the problem. I had to stretch to get the Beaver machine, and that wasn't exactly a responsible thing to do, but one of my dreams is, like, I'm okay at making jewelry. I'm not bad at it. And one of my dreams is to be able to cut and facet stones to the exact specifications for whatever it is I want to make at the time. I don't know that I've got a chunk of facet grade. Let's look. Take a break. I don't mind taking a quick break. Oh, fuck. The standing doesn't help or hurt. If I get a good machine and a good setup, I'll get more. But the only piece of even remotely facet grade that I have is this one. And I'm going to have to take that chunk off there. And it's just not going to produce a very good stone in the end. That's why I'm holding off on it. There's a little bit of a crack there, too. I'm going to have to shave off. I'm doing my best. I just got to keep fighting the fight. You all keep the dream alive for me. Sometimes it's right on the line. Sometimes I'm closer to it. But each and every one of you help me keep that dream alive, because every day that I'm not homeless is another day that I'm sober, and that's another day that I can keep chasing my dreams. So I really appreciate all of you. One of these days, I'm going to get a piece of peridot the size of this piece of morganite that I've got. Which, I don't even know what the hell is going on with this piece of morganite that I got. Yeah, I've got some collected up. I've got a couple nice, like, this here is a Montana sapphire that I'm saving for a friend because it's the right green color for them. And I know they want a special sapphire. Here's a blue one. got a couple inclusions in it. I keep picking up rough whenever I can. Lutetium aluminum garnet, about the only synthetic I mess with, because it just creates some awesome stones. I basically set that tray to the side for now, though, until I'm able to get a machine where I'm not just destroying rough for no point. Actually, first time in a month that I've tried faceting a stone on the Weaver machine because of how depressing it's gotten. I didn't think it was that good of a stone. I put nearly 15 hours into this stone. I'm at the polishing stage. It just kept scratching. Nothing I could do for hours would get this to stop scratching. I said, I don't know why I'm putting all this effort in. It's just going to be another one of those stones that doesn't look that great anyway, no matter what. So I pop it off the top. It's a 1.3 carat Montana sapphire, and if I could get rid of them stupid fucking scratches on the table, it would have been gorgeous, but no. Ozone made it pretty, did a pretty good job of it. I know. I'm fucking heartbroken. I'll probably end up putting it back on a dop and trying to save the table somehow, but probably not till I've got a better system that isn't just screwing me over. The Weaver machine's great for hobby. It's not good for professional. Really? Wait, are they the same ones that you can use for your gravers? Got a mandarin garnet here, wrap, mandarin garnet wire wrap. $150 for this little guy. Huh, I will have to look into that. That might actually be better for finishing my stones than the setup that I have. Are they expensive? Well, probably because I don't think I could afford something unless it's under $30. Oh, that last one was a Montana sapphire that I recently cut. I had some problems with it, with scratching, and was lamenting the fact that I sunk 15 hours into something that's... Yeah. Thank you, Ozone. Yeah, if it wouldn't have been for those scratches, that stone would have been amazing. I could have sold that stone and used the money from it to buy a fucking good faceting machine. Oh, it's all right. It's not bad, but I don't know if it was noted or if you guys got that good of a look. You see that on the table there? That really ugly and just glaring scratches, multiple on the face. It makes it so you can't sell that stone, not for anywhere near what it's worth. Copper lap diamond paste 14K. The colors are amazing. See, so I was showing this. It's a $3 peridot. Wait, it's not steam kerns? Unfortunately, Ozone, I can't afford anything past the like $15 diamond paste and the $10 cheap ass copper laps that I can find on Amazon. Hell, I can't even afford to replace the ones that I got right now. What did I lose? I lost something besides my mind. I lost that long ago. $19, $3. The price is lightning bolt. It's actually not too bad of a deal. No. It is yours, Chris. Jackie, I did not finish the spoon ring. I set the spoon ring down and quit doing silversmithing for the day. I knew it was just better for me if I put a hold on what I was trying to do. Otherwise, I was just going to practice in a bad habit, and I've learned not to do that. We'll get it worked out another one of these days. Wernerite. That's an interesting one. So we got this little peridot here, and this one is $4. Jesse, welcome. How are you today, Jesse? I love when I have both of you here at the same time. I really do. All right, so this one is radioactive, but it's got that fracture inclusion. And I mean, the color is brilliant, but that inclusion, I can't get what I would like to get. No, this is peridot. I'm glad you are off of work. And it is $4. How big is 16 compared to the... I will show you. Oh. You're good. You're good. All right, so we got 16 here. And then these were the ones I was setting into the spoon last night. Yeah, tiny. Sup, Dub? All right, last piece of jewelry on the board for this one. I wish I could buy silver utensils at Goodwill too. Heck, I wish I could get out and hit all of the yard sales during the weekends, which always happen while I'm streaming, of course. I would slay, because I know what I'm doing looking for old jewelry that, and I'm at a point where I don't think I'm broke and I'm struggling to survive. I don't know that it's that wrong for me to buy a diamond engagement ring for $5. Oh, pink sapphires. Sorry, I missed that. Where did I missed some things. I need to wake up too. Chris, you did not miss anything. Yesterday was not a good stream for me. So I got this little Art Deco inspired pendant that I made. It's got blue sapphires, a diamond, and that beautiful amethyst there. We'll do $150 on this piece today. Which is a hell of a good deal. I know what to do with old silver. I make jewelry out of it. Oh, well. I made a whole set for somebody out of 2 matching spoon lab handles. Earrings, ring, and pendant. Should have made a toe ring while I was at it. Get really... maybe a piercing or 2. Well, I guess I did make the earrings, but... you know, people have more than 2 piercings in their ears. Or nose, lip, belly button, etc. Murder-idity-reddity. By the way, y'all were asking about this yesterday. And for comparison's sake, the quality of this pear-shaped peridot is way higher than this one. And this opal is, you know, a several $100 opal as well. It's like 5 carats. Man. What we got here? We got that. Let's keep these like non-nuclear option freaking. They don't all have to be stupidly expensive. We can put some more affordable pieces of jewelry on there. That opal? Yeah. That opal's magical. Give me a second here. We'll shine this up. So there is something in the opal, like there's no actual break or anything, and it's just an opal, except for there's a wall that just stops the. I don't even know. It is an absolutely gorgeous opal. And that peridot is one, like, it came from my black box. One of the better peridot I had in stock. I've been asking like $400 for this piece, which is a couple $100 under what it should be going for. Oh, peridot is so underrated. It's just like it's got a split in reality right in the middle of it. It's so freaking cool. But it's got flash on both sides. It is an absolute steal. 100%. Like, I literally see people selling the opal for $400 because it's a 5-carat opal. See that shit on Reddit all the time. All right, let's get some, I don't know, tanzanite. Want to see some tanzanite, perhaps? We got tanzanite. Yeah, we got some tanzanite somewhere, I think. Yeah, we got a little bit of tanzanite. I do still have the honeycomb space turtle pendant thingy. I'll make sure that gets. Yeah, that's a nice piece. I'll show it on the next board, Jackie. It's definitely one of my like holy crap pieces that you see and you're like, where did that even come from? I'm gonna stop right here. Just an idea, okay? I'm just saying, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, so we take these and put them like that. And then we get two of the bigger ones. And then a round right in the middle. And space them properly. And we got a bracelet. Is there a pendant with stripes? There might be. I'm trying to think. On a spoon. Stripes on a spoon. I'm struggling. I've got one rhodochrosite piece somewhere. Oh, actually, I've got this one, but I don't think that's what you mean. Yeah, not that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah. You know what? It goes to me. That's Lindy. Was it that one? It was literally on the tray next to me. That one's a rhodochrosite and champagne diamond pendant. I do $80 on it today. Beautiful little piece of cave bacon there. Alrighty then. Right on, Alabama. I hope you're getting some rest. Do ourselves this. So this top row is mostly half caraters. Like, I don't have exact weights on them because it's just if I'm putting exact weights on each and every stone, I'm going to have to raise the prices of them. But it's about a half carat tanzanite, good color, not horrible cutting, not the best cutting either. There is some windowing going on there. However, it is only $40. You love number 6. Yes, this is the pendant I had on Wednesday. I was showing it off a little bit ago. It's peridot and opal with a opal that has a fissure in reality. And I've looked at that under a microscope. Like, I cannot detect any healed cracks. I don't know what the hell's going on there. It just said, it just pulled some, like, high level. I was gonna do a bleach reference, but it's gone. It's gone. It's been too long. Will needs number 1 in his life. Number 2 has just slightly better cutting, about the same size. See there, like, they almost got that window to not be there, which is a good thing for you guys, because this makes it so I can it's affordable to sell. If that window wasn't there, I would almost have to, I know I'd have to raise the price by at least 20%. That one's also 40. Imagine one of those in the center, a couple of these ovals on the sides, and then some of the smaller ovals, and just a tennis bracelet of them. Speaking of ovals, this is one of the $40 ones. I've got it marked at 45, and that tells me that it's one of the better ones, because I was planning to sell it to y'all for, 45 a carat, or not a carat. It'd be 90 a carat roughly. But we're just going to go with 40. Same with number 4. It's also 40. They'd make a beautiful bracelet, amongst other things. Got number 5. Number 5 is also 40. I know I showed this and said the price already, but I might as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Like, it's at least a carat and a half peridot, if not 2. And then a 5 carat Ethiopian opal with an amazingly unique pattern. And if I'm not mistaken, that's full spectrum. It's not a lot on the blues, but it does have all the primaries and a bunch of the in-betweens. And that one, I'll do 400 today if somebody's going to get it. 6 around too long, I'll end up taking sapphirite garnets and pave setting them into the frame because I can. Yes, its primary color is green, and that's why I say if it sticks around too long, I'll pave set in sapphirite garnets because they're that nice bright green, and it'll look just fantastic. Maybe I get some like 0.8 millimeter diamonds into those. It was a good one for the peridot. The yuns officially seem to have left the building for me, thankfully. All right, so these are just slightly smaller than the last ones. A lot of them are better cut. And they're a little cheaper, too. Oh, before I go on, I want to point something out. These rounds up here, I know I use them as accent stones a lot. However, those are exactly where I got that from. You can totally use those as your primary solitaire in a piece if you want. They look great. Green indeed. Speaking of I thought green was a primary. It is for me. No, you see a little bit of blue up here. Then it's got reds inside of it and yellows. And so it's got all your primary colors. But yeah, you're right. It's also got the secondary, mostly green. Oh, I bet. I always get excited when I get big carrot or those bigger tanzanites in. I hoard them. Like, those are the type of stones you got to email me. Nice. So I'm on 8. 8 is 18. Shit, Dub, you're another one that I forgot this week. I'm sorry. This week has been insane, and I have not been on top of my emails. I apologize. So that makes Jeff and Dub that I need to get a hold of. What's up, Bryce? So we got 18 on this little one. Let's see what we got here. Another one of those, but this one is 16. Oh, not bad. Kind of like a chicken that's had its head cut off. Just running around trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Ken. I've got a video coming out kind of about it. It should be out by Monday. It was just me melting down a bunch of silver and getting to keep some of it, but I've been working on a video about it. This one's only 6. It's on the wrong damn level. Put that on 14. Back 10. But yeah, it's just somebody sent me silver with the deal that I could use silver as my payment for melting it down into bars, and that I could keep up to half. They also sent me a couple diamonds, and so I included that into it. Some of the silver was pretty easy to work. I just had to throw it in the crucible. Some of the other stuff I had to chop up into pieces. Still ended up returning about 70%, so it was kind of cool. No, not yet. The next big project, we bought plates for, because I want it to be as perfect as possible, and it's not going to be an easy one. But on the silver, I just kept the spoons. I figured I could make spoon rings out of them or something, melt down the rest, and I don't know what I'll do with it. That's a nice one for 17. Like, that's cut well, the color's good. I need to trade that one into a number 7. That should be one of the top shelf, top price ones. I've got a long form video that I just did the video editing, and now I'm doing the scripting for right now. So in between streams this weekend, I'll work on it a bit, and if I can, I'll release it tonight or tomorrow night. I've done rings with forks. It works. I might also melt down some of the silver from that project, because I'm planning a new bracelet. I'm expecting it to take me 6 months to a year to finish, but I'm currently cutting the fire agates for it. I just don't know how to record that, or if I even should try, because it's going to be such a massive project that it's hard to do the recording for a project. Like, I don't got the space on my phone to record a project that big. Plus, I need a better phone. Or camera. I just need a better camera. The two things that come next: camera, or, well, the microscope with the camera on it, and a better camera. I went through these. So this is the piece I'm going to show next. Speaking of pieces that I did a lot of the lapidary work on myself, I did the lapidary work on the, surprisingly, this was an agate that we found locally. And then up there is a sapphire we found locally. Now, I've got 2 diamonds and a Montana sapphire. I did not facet those. I don't even know where to begin when it comes to faceting diamonds, but I'm pretty sure I don't got the equipment for that. I based this off of an old Tiffany design that I saw. It took me forever to figure out where that design came from. And you know what? Special deal, $150. Next up, Tanzanite, $18. And that's, yeah, that's priced right. A jumping spider. I had a brown recluse jump off the ceiling and attack me, and he got hit with my sledgehammer. May he rest in pieces. I need some better, like, happier music. Going electro swing, or are we going... See, I want some electro swing wing with some like really just harder electro swing. Yes, and saxophone. If that EDM is starting with saxophone, I know we're in the right direction. Kind of showed this one off a little earlier. This is $6. I see spider and spider web. Love jumping spiders. See, now, I don't have a problem with spiders themselves. I have a problem with brown recluses. Cicadas can be neat. Yeah, those things fly like Buzz Lightyear. Hammer time. So this one is $6. I think that's 6, or it's a 9. We'll go with 6. Oh, it got in the wrong place. So this is 14. I grew up in Nevada, and so I'm a little more resistant to their poison, but it still messes you up. I've got some bites on me that are still scars to this day from it. Like, they don't fuck around. And that's why when I see a brown recluse, they get sledgehammered or hit with my sandal. One time, the only thing near me was my torch, and they were on my bench. So, yeah, I felt bad about that one. I really did. Like, that wasn't cool. It's kind of like they got hit by a, Falcon 9 launching. Normally, like, other types of spiders, I'll just let them chill. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll fucking throw my sandal across the room and hit that little motherfucker. You just hear fatality immediately. All right, so we got this tanzanite here. Nice little square cut. It's not exactly princess cut. I'd like to do some princess cut tanzanites. That one's 16. Got another $6 one right here. You're going to claim that square. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. Got 2 more placements in our first raffle. Oh, yeah, this is going to be one of the raffle prizes today, too. I forgot. That's a little piece of bismuth that I wrapped in sterling silver just for the fun of it. So someone's going to get that today. And someone's going to get one or this. Oh, damn. That's Alabama, I am sorry, bro. Like, my mom used to get OD me on accident on cough syrup every time I got sick, and so I know what it's like to go into hallucinations as a child. It is fucking terrifying and is a type of trauma that can last for decades. I am so sorry you went through that. That is no bueno, man. I can't even imagine. Like, I bet your mom was freaked. It's a good thing. Wish mine would have been. Yeah, she tried the best she could. In her defense, she worked construction, and, you know, you got a sick kid, they're up all night coughing and such. And all she knew is when she gave me, you know, a double shot glass of Robitussin, I appeared to sleep all night. And, you know, the only side effect that she thought was bad dreams. What she didn't realize was that she was putting me in a disassociative, like, it's a type of anesthetic, and so it would paralyze me, and I couldn't scream for help even though I was hallucinating, and, like, all I wanted was my mom. It sucked. So I really empathize with people who have, oh God, on a holiday. I empathize with people who have gone through a hallucinogenic event as a child. It's really traumatizing shit. I was witnessing the universe split apart. Yeah. So here I've got a $150 pink tourmaline mini pendant. Rubelite tourmaline, that ain't quite pink. I didn't even know brown recluse's toxin could cause hallucinations. Like, that's a whole new type of terrifying. Nice. So here I've got a weird cut that I've never been able to find again. I think what happened here is they just had a really clean and small crystal of tanzanite, and they wanted to get every point they could out of it. And so they cut it as exactly as they could to maximize the weight, but it didn't turn out bad either. Like, it looks really cool. It's just different. Now, that would probably work in a lot of my type of work. So if it sticks around, I'll end up using it. Princess cut pink tourmalines. I'll write down a note on that because that might have a beneficial possibility to it. With my little pen that's filled with fake diamonds. All right, so Iris, what's up, girl? How you doing today? Jesus. Well, that's the thing, Dub. Big stones aren't always necessary. I use a lot of accents. So, that could work. And I've been playing with some ideas to start using, like, I've got about a carat worth of diamonds in baguettes, small diamond baguettes, and I'm starting to play with the concept of how I can set those. I want to get some more bling pens with my logo on them. They've got the logo of a jewelry store that I don't believe exists here anymore. But the pen was totally worth, snagging, so I did. Even came in a nice little case. Well, it was a plastic case, but it was still a cool case. Fun. Ooh, rhodochrosite beads are the shit. Like, how tiny though? I almost feel like if they're too small. Got a little marquee shape here, tanzanite. Not the highest quality. Got some inclusions. In that AA unheated realm somewhere. $6. Then I've got a AA pair, $3. 5x3. I use those quite often. Here's a AAA. It's $5. Which, it's too far away. Got another one of those. I don't think you can break. Oh, no. I guess if you shook it enough, there's enough little tiny amount of movement in there that you might eventually wear them down to little pieces. All right, last piece on this board. Iris, that would be so dope. Oh, man. It would be amazing. Have a good one, Rufo. Reward gems. You're wanting to see number 4. Welcome to the channel. One of the half carat range, give or take, 10 points. One of the $40 tanzanites. That's not a bad idea there, Jackie. Not a bad idea at all. That's workable, Dub. That's a size that I can. I can wire wrap 3.5 millimeter stones. Shit, I can wire wrap 2mm stones if I'm really, like, working on it. All right, so here I've got a giant tourmaline specimen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Iris. It would be similar to the lighter cases that I've done, but different. It's also got a petro quartz here. We've got a couple sapphires. Those are either rubellite tourmaline or rhodolite garnets, and I'm trying to remember which ones I use. If someone's got interest, I can go look up the records. And of course, that amethyst. It is wrapped in sterling silver and 14-karat gold. And it's not a small pendant. Like, this is a pendant that's meant to say, like, something. It's meant to say something. Imagine if you wear this in a business setting, what it's saying is, F your rules. I make my own fashion. I might have to give that a try. I like the idea. I really do. You know, Jackie, to a point, yes. Yes, it is meant to say that. I've got an amount of work in this piece that I will wear this under a bridge before I let it go for under a certain number. Okay, that's a lie. I'll put it in a safety deposit box and live under a bridge first, or send it off to one of my trusted peoples. People I can trust. All right, we got the tanzanite. I think it's time to show another type of stone or something or another. The question is, what type of stone should I show? It's a great question. I'm glad you asked. I don't know. I do not know off the top of my head. I'm jamming to this music right now. Oh yeah, 2 hours, 3, yeah, ouch. Yeah, oh well. Don't know what else I would do. Tourmaline is so awesome. Something pink, blue, orange. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I need something that's not like stupid expensive on here. Say rhodolite garnet and I guess I showed 3 of them, 4 of them off already, huh? Yeah, Lightsaber tourmaline. I heard lightsaber tourmaline. No, I do have some spessartine garnets, but that is a Mexican fire opal. It's kind of my baby. I'd sell it, but it would have to be a good price. I mean, yeah, feel free to give them my contact information. I'm willing to let go of it. I'm just a little picky about like that one. All right, so we wanted something a little blue. Pink, pinkish, some more blue, some greens. Let's throw some diamonds out there, because why not? Orange, got some spessartites, more greens. More rubies, maybe. Yeah. Sapphire. I don't know. What's going on there? Spinel? Might as well show some spinels. And, screw it. Let's throw out one of the filled sapphires, too, while we're at it. All right. 13. I see right off the bat. What did I miss? Beautiful, thank you. We just need to fund more color, or someone to fund more colors. I feel that. Would love to see you make a few more. I would love to make a few more lightsabers. I don't really have the tourmaline I need for it, and I can't really afford to re-up any tourmaline. But the set would be awesome. 13, I got you. Will's got first call on 13. And a good indicolite blue or Pariba blue that size would be stupid. I mean, even that's not even that big, but it would still be expensive. All right. Will wanted to see the Mandarin garnet. I'm surprised this one got on the board, actually. It's pretty nice. It did come out of my personal collection. A lot of these did. $10-4. I appreciate that, Jackie. Because I would already want like $300 or $400 for that lightsaber. I know it seems silly, but there was a ton of work that went into that thing. And I know 100 ways that I can make it better now. What you think, Will? Is this the one, or you want to pass on it? Yep, it's a Savorite. 10-4. Just wanted to give you the first right of refusal, my friend. I appreciate you asking on it. Jesse will scoop it up. Thank you, Jesse. No, Iris, it's a sapphire garnet. He nailed it. All right, so first we got an apatite. And a very, very beautiful blue apatite. This one is $12. Yeah. Dub, did you see that new, those new studies that have come out on oil treatment, or not oil treatments, but resin treatments, that you need a lab to tell the difference? It's not like before where we could throw it under the microscope. Oh, definitely. The emeralds are expensive. That the oil sheen resin or epoxy, whatever the hell it is, that made me step out of buying any higher end. Like, I was considering it, but for now I'm going to be stepping away from that. I'll go for another stone for my next high-end collections because I'm not risking that. We got $12 on this beautiful apatite. Next up is a Montana sapphire. I did not facet this one. Which, in my opinion, at that point, they almost deserve the better pay for the amount of work that they put into doing said treatment. I mean, if it holds up well when I'm setting it, then I'm down. I think that once it's in a ring, it should be worth every penny that an oil one would be. Because honestly, the GIA doesn't even differentiate between resin and oil. Beautiful little Montana sapphire there. I do believe nope, but $37. Next, I'd meant to have the diamonds next, but oh well. We got a little fracture-filled ruby. This one is $20. I was playing around with some dumb ideas this week. Like taking the most expensive stones I have and like arranging to make a single piece of jewelry. Like, let's take all 4 carats of diamonds that I got, my purple and pink Montana sapphires, throw in a couple of half-carat alexandrites. I concur with that, William. As long as you're being honest about what the treatments are and you're not like trying to oversell something, I have no problem with treatments. Here we got a beautiful little pink tourmaline. I think all of us would rather have all natural, but at the same time, a lot of us can't afford all natural. That shit's expensive. This pink tourmaline is $12 if you are interested. And I figure it's probably similar for most people. Like, if I can't afford it, I doubt, I'm guessing, at least half the population of the U.S. is struggling as much. Jackie, I collect specimens too. For instance, this tanzanite, which is like 8 carats or 7-8 carats or some crap like that. You will claim the pink. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Jesse. And Jesse just triggered our first giveaway today. Let me bring up the dice roller real quick. Alrighty, get out of there. Okay. And so, our first giveaway today, we're going to start with a smaller tanzanite today, and we're going to move up from there. The next giveaway after that will be, so this will be the first one, then we got the second one, the third one, and then our grand prize will be that purple. So, let me see where our... Y'all want to know your numbers, or should I just roll it? Actually, I'll give y'all your numbers. Melissa's 1 through 4. Will is 5 and 6. Chris has number 7. Jesse is 8, 9, and 10. Is that an appetite on 8 and 9? No, those are emeralds. The appetites are on 5 and 1. Alrighty, so boing, dice roller. 10-sided dice, let's roll it. Chris, you just won the tanzanite. Congratulations. Thank you for playing. And I wish you luck on the next roll, or the last roll and the next roll. Any roll that you're involved in. Along with everybody who, is in the rolls. Because rolls. Alrighty. What is 7? 7 is an emerald. Don't let me forget to go back to 6 real quick. I've got 3 emeralds on the board right now. We've got 7 here, and that is $18. Iris, you have some really cool ideas, though. Like, there have been so many times you sent me over ideas, and I'm like, that'd be really fucking cool if I could do it. Thank you, Will. I appreciate. I do my best to do pricing that's as good as possible. We got another one here for 20. It's a little bit smaller. It's got that bit on the side, but it's also quite a bit cleaner. And then on number 9 is 45. And that is a really nice emerald. Okay, I got to go back to 6 or I will forget it. So here we have the purple rhodolite garnets, 3 of them, set in sterling silver, right? I do believe it's resin treated. If it wasn't resin treated, though, I'd be asking, a couple $100 for it. Or if I didn't suspect it was resin treated. I just know it's not oil treated, so... And I'm asking, I think, like $220 for this one. Somewhere in that ballpark. Iris, I have the same struggle. And you can see this is like... It's not a bad size emerald. It's a very pretty piece. Of emerald. Actually, all of them are. No, I have not, Ken. I'm going to have to look into that because I would love some magenta garnets. Okay. We showed this one. I'm kind of hoping this one doesn't sell because I kind of want to do something with that. Then we have a diamond. This diamond is 0.03 and it is $12. Right? Not a bad deal. See, what's the next one? The next one's a little bigger. Just to kind of show the difference in size. I've done that so many times, Jackie. It looks really cool. It does. Jesse, you were talking my language. Wait, but the next project's the box, isn't it? So the next project? Anyway, I'm open to ears here. Do you want me to set this aside for further discussion? I'm just taking any excuse I can to get that emerald off the board so I can do something with it. I have no idea. The way I source my diamonds is via reclamation. I buy scrap jewelry and I get the diamonds out of them. I usually have to pay a little extra for the diamonds, but I'm paying enough under what it costs a lot of the time where I'm able to do a little bit of a better price. Not always a great price. 6-pointer, $30. Damn. All right. I want to set that emerald so bad. You know what? No, I'm setting that emerald. I don't have to set it for Jesse. I can set it for someone else. Which one? All right. Next piece that I got to show. I understand. I absolutely understand. I'm in the same boat right now. And I need to be buying, but I'm unable to. So I totally get it, bro. No worries. The price isn't bad. It's kind of nice to have someone who knows what diamonds are worth in the stream right now. I looked at the Rappaport sheet as I was looking on that, and it's back a bit. Iris, I like what you're thinking there. I do. I really do like what you're thinking there. Oh, you want it. Got it. It's yours. I'll send that. Now I realize who that was. Am I really out of boxes right now? Come here, box. Get over here. Get a sticker on the box real quick for you. Oh, I said I like what you're thinking there, Iris. That's a good idea. Is number 14 a yellow Tweety bird? It's a yellow sapphire. Yes, Melissa, I do. I can show those off after this board. I got you. All right, Jackie, you got a box going. All right, so here we have a Mexican fire opal and a piece of Mexican fire agate. I did the lapidary work on both of these stones. Then I wire wrapped it, adding some garnets, and used yellow sapphires and spessartine garnets. to give it an extra. I call this Sunheart because I was listening to Brandon Sanderson's what was it, The Sunlit Man, while making it. A beautiful story. Sanderson. Bastard. Oh, sweet. I look forward to seeing it, and I can get more. Yes. Indeed, Opal Guy. Oh, I should probably say the price on that thing. $800. I'm not even gonna debate that one, Jesse, because I think you might have a point there. His books make me cry like a mofo. Daniel Jose, I can't remember his last name for the life of me right now. Writes a couple Star Wars High Republic books that I have fallen in love with. But so here's that yellow sapphire, and it is $9. I could totally see that being a bird's head, though. Be a small bird, but totally could do it. Man, I want to get some fire agate, but I can't. I am struggling to even cover my rent. So right now, I'm just keeping the dream alive, and I'll expand more when I can. But I feel you. You gonna claim that one? Thank you, Jesse. 8 more spots left in the next raffle, guys. We got here 4, 1, 5, 3. Alrighty, Jesse. Got it. Number 15, I have a tourmaline. I could do that. I really could. That would be kind of neat. I would not mind doing some more stuff like that. Actually, it's kind of on the same line as this type of work, and I would love an excuse to do more stuff like that. Beautiful little tourmaline here. $7. Hell yes. Melissa, give me a second. So I'll show the class right before I show the sapphires, just so I can, give everybody a reason to buy some more of the sapphires with you. Got Melissa. Nice. Like it. Might need some more miniature specimens then. Was that the tourmaline you were claiming, buddy? This is 15. You got 14 already, which was the yellow sapphire. The next tourmaline coming up, this one. Gotcha. $7. Fucking perfect. Got me back on an even number. As long, or it'll only last another sale, but I'm happy with it. You are just so dyslexic. Another tourmaline. This one is $12. It's got some really good color to it. If that cutting was just a little better, I don't think it would be on the board at all, because that color is beautiful. I just ordered a bunch of little specimen containers because I've got a bunch of specimens that I'm gearing up for the near future. Figure Christmas time, those will be great gifts. All right, here we got a ruby. And like a gorgeous one. Now, this is definitely, one of those glass-filled ones, also known as Mahalo by JTV. I love how they throw fancy-sounding names in front of their stones to cover up the treatments. Let's just be honest, guys. It's a $20 ruby, and it's freaking beautiful. I don't think anyone's going to complain that it's been treated that way. Indeed, Jesse. You could technically say that it's more of a sapphire, possibly. Purple sapphire, pink sapphire, and it's in the ruby range-ish. Alrighty. So in this next one, 1,300. That's a steal because I think it's on my Etsy for 17 or 18, and it should be more than that. Oh my God, Jackie, yes, there actually is a chart. It's not a chart. What it is called a master set, and I'm far too broke to afford these fucking things. But they have your your stones in there, and what you do is you compare the color to the stones to get the match, and you know where you're at via said master set. I cannot afford a master set of anything. A lot of times they'll even make them with CZs for diamonds, but they're still $200 for a master set of fucking cubic zirconia. It's just stupid. Alrighty, so got that beautiful tourmaline specimen, crystal, just absolutely gorgeous, totally terminated up there. We've got sapphire, I think that's a diamond. No, sapphire, sapphire, diamond, diamond, tanzanites, aquamarines, and more diamonds, which I literally had to set those wrappings under a microscope. Iris, it's because of the fact that your screen, like my cell phone will show different colors than yours on the exact same picture. For that sort of thing, you kind of have to have a master set to be 100% sure in the like high-end pro world. I don't go around there, so by the way, everyone, thank you for all them thumbs ups. I see them over there, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Also, real quick here, I have giveaways going. First giveaway that I want to talk about is the free one. It is open to everybody. I don't ask a lot on this. The video pretty much explains it, but I do ask that perhaps share with your friends, etc. You know, help me drag more people in, because it's basically me trying to get more viewers, I won't lie. So giveaway 1, free giveaway. Giveaway 2 is a membership, a member-only giveaway. And I am pulling that one now. If you're already a member, please go comment on this and be there on September 14th when we do the giveaway. If you're not a member, please consider joining. I do giveaways like this several times a year. And this is our members giveaway. It's a charite and diamond pendant. And you know, starting at $2 a month, you could get a chance to win this pendant. I understand that's a lot of money and no pressure if you can't afford it. Just asking people to consider it. Now that I'm done doing that stuff that I really don't like doing, but gotta do it. Let's get back to the gemstones. I might do a random one where I just give somebody like a nice box of gemstones. Just try to drag somebody in, some people in. Another one of those rubies. I kind of like this one. It's kind of pretty. $20. Moving on. I got a green sapphire here. I wonder if that would fit the design I was trying to plan out recently. And this one is also $20. I do not have evidence that this sapphire has any treatment whatsoever. I do not see any indications of lead glass filling. That does not mean that it's not. I'm just saying I don't see them. I'm pricing it as if I am seeing that. However, that green is really common here, so... Oh, my music died. Gotta keep on rocking. Oh, it's already 4 o'clock, huh? Jazz. No, that is way too slow, Jazz. No, not happening. Okay, sorry. So here we got a spinel, which, funny thing, spinels were mistaken through much of history for rubies. if I didn't have the complicated gemstone testing equipment that I have now, it could be easy to mistake this for a ruby. Little controversy. One of the bigger rubies that is like really famous, called the Black Prince's ruby, sitting in the like center of the crown of England, is actually a big ass spinel, and a really nice one too. Like, even if it's not a ruby, it's an amazing stone. It needs to be returned to its... I have one of those. Dub, I have a taffet that I found in a multi-bag. I thought it was spinel, but I was noticing it was birefringent, and I was like, that's not right. What's going on here? And it took me forever to figure it out, but I finally got it figured out that it was a taffet, and it's like 80 points. It's my... yeah. It's my baby. I keep it as a reminder that you should always be very diligent in testing every estate stone you get. Because you never know when a stone might go from being, you know, $20 to $1,700. And that's a really hard one to actually notice. Because, like, there's a big difference between spinel and ruby. There's a very minute difference between taffet and spinel. Speaking of spinel, we got another pretty little one here. This one's $20. Not a bad little price. And then, last but not least, I have one of those fracture-filled sapphires. Oh, and of course, I have this beauty, which I need to show off. Kind of want to offer like a super special deal on this today and see if anyone jumps at it. 22. Yes, I can. I mean, Jackie, that is often an indicator, but at the same time, it doesn't mean for sure that it's lab grown. A lot of it is it in a silver ring or is it a gold ring, Jackie? And I believe you that it's real. You will claim 21. This one? That's it right there. Jackie, most people don't understand that some of us who really love making jewelry will set $1,000 in gemstones into silver. For instance, my ring I was showing off a little earlier, like, a lot of people just do not understand that those are real stones and not lab grown because it's in silver. Or that pink sapphire one, or hell, here's another good one. This is a Montana sapphire I faceted with diamonds on the sides, but it's in silver, and so I doubt anyone will ever buy it because, I need like $500, and yeah, that'll never happen. Jesse got a spinel. Thank you, Jesse. That makes sense to me, Jackie. Totally does. I work in silver. I work in gold once in a while, too, but I work mostly in silver. Actually, the piece I was just about to show. Another good example, like, we've got amethyst and yellow diamonds, sapphire garnets. Here's another diamond, some rubies and sapphires, and more sapphires, and an opal. But it's in silver, so everyone is like, just, I don't know. It makes me sad, because I can't afford to work in gold all the time. Don't get me wrong, I like to. I like to very much. But the shit's expensive. Thank y'all. I really enjoyed making that piece. I'm still very proud of it. That would be a very difficult tattoo. It would be a dope tattoo, but it would not be an easy tattoo to make. Sapphires are next. Now, I've only currently got 2 rows of these left for now. I'll have to re-up soon. I've just not been able to re-up on them. So we'll put out some sapphires. I will show Melissa's work. And then what I'll do is for the bottom 2 rows, I'm going to go with aquamarine. Do I have any other colors? Off the top, I got a blue one right off the top of my head. You need something that's not a green one, is what I'm hearing you say. I'll make sure you get one. Let's see here. That off, and I will show that off. Here. I'll pull two off for you real quick and give you the first. I'll give you the first call on the greens here. But first, we're gonna show what you did. What you made me do. All right, Melissa. You have first right of refusal for these first two. At the very minimum. But they're not exactly like river polished. I'll see if I can't. I might have to pull something special for you. Give you a. What's the difference between aquamarine and goshenite? A tint of blue. Some of these actually are goshenite, and I've just labeled them beryl instead because they're, white. Or very, 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 very barely tinted blue. All right, so the first one, Melissa. This one's not exactly polished, is why I'm like, I don't know if it'll work for you. I could put a polish on it if you want. Although that would be a lot of work. I don't know that it'd be worth the time. I have noticed some natural aquas can be a little more green, depending on where they come from. How big is it? Looks like about 6 millimeters, and it's still kind of green. 5.5 millimeters. And then the second one is this one. Also not like perfect. It is alluvial, but the polish isn't like polished. And this one is 4.24 millimeter. It's $7. You'll snag that one. Got Melissa on the second giveaway again. I gotcha. Four, 7, and 8. We got number 4 coming up next. It's $3. We got 7. You'll take 4. Hey, Will, you have a good one, buddy. Thank you for hanging out so long. I appreciate you. And then 8. Oh, 7, by the way, is $5. And then we've got $3 on this one. So you want 4 and 8. I got you. No problem. Moving on to number 5 real quick. It's more of just a sapphire rough piece that I have. I got to restock this selection. I don't have a ton of these little Montana sapphires left. And yeah, that is a really good point, Jackie. Like, one of these jars has a lot of little sapphires in them. All right. I want to show this to y'all. I was actually hoping Will would see it, but he had to go. Not that I thought he would buy it, just because I thought he might appreciate the work I put into this. Okay. So this is a beautiful little piece that I made. Gonna have to fix that real quick. Now, on the inside of the box, I have the original sketch that I did. And, you know, I use these stickers to cut out the different pieces for my original concept. And then the final piece, which is 1.5 carat Montana sapphire in the center. Another carat Montana sapphires hanging out, and about, I think I pegged it at like approximately 85 points of diamonds. "100% hand fabricated, hand set." It did have a bit of an issue there, but I mean, it's not gonna fuck up the integrity or anything like that. Still 100 times cleaner than a lot of the stuff I see coming out of like K's, and cheaper. I'm asking 5.5. I am willing to discuss. Etsy's gonna pull like 20% of that anyways, so you know we could probably knock a fair chunk of that off. Right? Fuck Etsy. You know they're gonna take like $800 from that if it sells. Piece of shit. Yeah, at least. All right, next I got aquamarine and goshenite, which I have labeled as beryl. So this one's an aqua. It's got a slight blue tint to it. It's $9. That was 13. On 14, got this one labeled as beryl, and it's $6. If it's got a blue tint, it is very, very light. On 15, I have this pear shape. $7. And see, that's the way I see it too, Dub. And that's why I say, like, if somebody wants, I will, like, I'll split my estimate of them taking 800. I'll split that with somebody right off the bat. And I'll apply some of the other part to shipping even. Like, I'd take $45 for it and include free shipping with that. And possibly a different chain if they wanted it. On 16, this one's labeled as beryl and is $4. Definitely, that's like a white piece of beryl too. We got 17 here. This one is also labeled beryl, so Goshenite for $4. I need to get my aquamarine set back, another set of aquamarine. One of the last chances on this ring, everybody. Do $1,000. Actually, you know what? No. I'll do $950 on this. $950. It's 10 karat gold, diamonds, and sapphire. A 40-point diamond, if I remember correctly. Couple 10-pointers on the sides. Heat-only Ceylon sapphires. Hand-fabricated. $950. I feel you. I really do, Melissa. All right, so that's got a blue tint to it. You can see it. And this one I've got labeled as aqua, $17. It's a beautiful pair. Next up is another aqua that I've got. I'm asking $7 on this one. And on 21, this one is $3 and it just says beryl, Goshenite. $3, that ain't bad. And then another badass deal that I'm doing today. $1,800 on this. 60 points in the center. All of these are 20 pointers. No, 30 pointers. Yeah, they're 30s. Another 18 points in diamonds. Set in this beautiful, beautiful gold hand fabricated setting. For 1,800. Oh, 3.5 hours in. I am nearing the end of my day for this. I am debating what to do next, because I don't know if auctions is wise today with the data I'm seeing. But I almost feel like doing 3 quick auctions. Might not be a bad idea. Call it an end for the day. Give me the exact number I need for the next giveaway. Been a long one. Let's see here. Do a specimen. A labradorite. No, a specimen and these 2 things. Just see where it goes. We do not have a 32. So I got this geo, and then these 2 things. Which are really pretty. I don't believe so. It's something I've never personally run into much. And then this. I have no idea. It's definitely rock. And it's pretty. Same with this one here. Now, sometimes I just get things I don't know, and I just auction. Deal I made with somebody, and said I would auction and, give them a cut off of them. Neither of us know what the hell they are, so I say we start with the smallest and move up. Now we'll do, it's definitely a rock. And we will do our giveaways, which appears to be, after the auctions, we'll do for the last 10, and then for the day. So, emerald citrine? What emerald citrine? You ain't talking about that 40 karat one I have, I'm sure. I do have one. I just don't think it's... I don't believe today's a good idea. Oh, yeah, definitely not on a day like today. No, I don't know that I'm actually ever going to sell that one or anytime soon. It would have to be a really good offer for that. I do have a smaller 30 karat one that I just got in. I'll show off. I was, and actually, Jesse, here, I'll do a little more show and tell from the hidden private collection. So the one that eventually I will be selling is this one. It does have some damage. I would like to polish it up first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's talking about that citrine with phantoms. I'd like to polish this one up first, but eventually I'll probably auction it. My next biggest citrine is this one. And then the 50 carater. Or, well, it's almost 50. With slight phantoms going on in it. Don't get me wrong, I'd sell it, but it would have to be like a good offer on it. It's a really, really nice stone. I honestly don't even know how to answer that, but I don't think I would, I guarantee it'll be more than $10 a carat. Maybe I shouldn't guarantee that, but I'm pretty sure it would be more than $10 a carat if I were to sell it. And it's almost 50 carats. Yeah, enough to cover rent for 2 months, I'd do it. I would not argue that. I wouldn't even fuck around. Like, Best and final offer. We're just too far apart, bro. After the stream, Jesse, I'll send you a couple pictures of. Here, I'll go get my case real quick. Oh. Here, start bidding $1 minimum bid, or don't bid if you don't want it. It's cool. You don't gotta buy it. No pressure. Oh, yeah. Show some dumbass stones. Oh. What do we see here? I see iris with 5. Oh. Now up for auction, a rock. I see 6 from Jesse. It's definitely a rock of some sort. It might even be like ocean jasper, possibly. I doubt it, but I see $6 from Jesse. Okay, so I went to get citrine. Oh, and I got a blue topaz to show you too, although it's nowhere near me and I'm not getting it. But I took pictures of it earlier for you. Oh, it is. No, it's definitely not polished boulder opal. All right, Jesse. Here is a citrine you might think is neat. This is a specialty cut. And I see $6. Some of these you got to get them where the light can hit them all the way. Yeah, it's very saturated. So Madeira citrine, I'm guessing it's treated. They usually are. And in a cut that I'm wanting to learn to do myself. I'm getting closer to it, but I don't think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm a little like stingy about my nice ones that have nice cuts and such. And then we have the music playing in my ears right now. This is almost like that one. It's big. Yeah, it's a big one. It's insane. The options are getting out there. I save it just because someday I want to do a really nice project with them. You know how I am with the nice stones. Like, I figure I'm either going to get paid a good replace cost where I make a little bit and I can afford to replace it, or I'll use it. Iris, I think I'm skipping Halloween and just trying to go straight for Christmas. But I might do a couple Halloween pieces. We'll see. All right, I see $6 going once. Do we got any other challengers? $6? We got $6 going twice. $6. $6 going 3 times. Wait. Hammer's up. So. All right. Jesse, I'm labeling this in the what section as definitely a rock. Thank you for that, Melissa. Give it to Iris and charge you. 10-4. All right. We got the next stone. And thank you, Jesse. That was super sweet of you. Also, definitely a rock. Minimum bid, $1. You got any takers whatsoever on this rock? It definitely could be, huh? Yeah. Does not appear so. All right. Moving on. Oh, Iris throws out 5. I got $5. Going once. I got $5 going twice. Hammer is up. Sold. Up next, something that I'm pretty sure is a rock. You're all good, Iris. We got a geode here. It's definitely got something inside. And it's kind of interesting about it, too. I got Minimum bid $1. Any takers? Jesse beat Iris with the 5. No idea. But Melissa, I am pretty sure it's some form of mineral, if that helps. I see that quartz crystal there that was cut in half. It's almost like a phantom. It really is a dope fucking specimen. We're pretty sure it's a rock. I mean, it kind of looks like it was a rock. We think it was a rock. See where the water got in till it closed up. It might have been a potato in a past life. Very possible. I got $5. $5 going once. Everything is either a potato or it is not. Wise words, friend. Wise words. I got $5 going twice. Hammer is up. And sold Jesse for $5. Fucking score, bro. That was a pretty good deal there. Indubitably. All right, guys, I got a couple of giveaways to do real quick. I'll figure that out. Alrighty, guys. So, first, I need a dice roll. What we got going on here? The rock is too big. Indeed, it is. Alrighty, so we're going to do a dice roll. The first giveaway is this bismuth wire wrap. And so, if you guys had the music that's going on in my ears, it'd be real fucking trippy. And so the first one is going to be a D10. 8. Jesse won it with definitely a rock. Congratulations, Jesse. I should have written down the prices on that, but it was pretty much 5, 5, and 5, I'm pretty sure. No, 6, 5, and 5. That's what it was. Do that math later. Alrighty. Congratulations, Jesse. Like I said, Don, if the music in my ears was playing, it would have been a little bit more crazy. All right, so last but not least, I've got this little pendant experiment that I did. Now, it can be a little bit of a challenge to wear, and I'm still trying to experiment. I probably will do a little work trying to move this, but I'll talk with the winner first about it. It's set in sterling. It's amethyst set in sterling silver with 10-karat gold accents. And so the cool thing about this one is we have today, normally we do a spinner, but exactly 20 sales today, which means I get a roll of D20. I could get up and go get my silver D20, but that seems like a pain in the ass. And it's going to be a little less random than this one is. So we're just going with this. So, wait, I want to. That was pretty neat to watch. I apologize. Oh, wait, cufflink. Interesting idea. Or button, also a possibility. Anyway, so let us do this dice roll. Get that over that D20. We got ourselves 3, 2, 1. Melissa, congratulations. You just won. I wouldn't mind doing some cufflinks sometime if I ever get myself a nice suit to wear. It would be pretty dope. All right, guys. I really appreciate y'all hanging out and supporting me today. Again, y'all help me keep my dream alive. Tomorrow, I will be doing this all over again. If y'all could show up and, hang out, buy some rocks, it helps a lot. If not, I understand. I hope you have a wonderful weekend no matter what you do. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We'll catch you on the next one. I'm reading all the comments still. Wait, you can do that with just a button down? Sure, huh? Anyway, have a good one, everyone.